Hello our viewers and followers. Welcome to our channel. Ethiopia Today wishes a happy, a prosperous and a peaceful new year to all Ethiopians across the country and abroad. Happy New Year! Ethiopia, a nation with a 13-month calendar. Ethiopia has its own calendar, a 7-year behind Gregorian calendar. On Sunday, 11th of September 2022, Ethiopians will be celebrating the dawn of a new year, 2015. For the initiated, this may sound anomalous, but Ethiopia, a country of more than 115 million people, proud to have its own calendar. The East African country has adopted its own calendar, and for Ethiopians it is still 2014, which started on Saturday, 11th of September 2021 of the Gregorian calendar. In addition, Ethiopia's day calendar is also different from what is commonly used. In the rest of the world, a new calendar day is from midnight to midnight, while in Ethiopia this is from mid-morning to mid-morning, approximately from 6 a.m., from sunrise to sunrise. One day equals 12 hours of daylight plus 12 hours of night according to the Ethiopian calendar. The Ethiopic calendar is closely associated with the rules and the different calculations influenced by the Coptic Church and the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church. Based on the ancient Coptic calendar, the Ethiopian calendar is 7 to 8 years behind the Gregorian calendar, as the result of different computations used to decide the actual birth date of Jesus Christ. In 1582, Gregorian calendar was introduced by Pope Gregory XIII, naming after his name. Initially, the European Catholic countries and their possessions abroad were the only people to use the Gregorian calendar. Several Protestant and Eastern Orthodox countries eventually adopted the calendar after a long resistance against it. For example, the Gregorian calendar was adopted by Greece in 1923. Currently, the Gregorian calendar is adopted and used by most countries of the globe. However, Ethiopia did take its own way from the rest of the world. This could probably be associated with its history of independence. Ethiopia's New Year, known as Enkutotash, which means the gift of jewels. The Enkutotash tradition dates back to the time when the famous Queen of Sheba returned from the journey she took with her riddle to see King Solomon in Jerusalem. Her chiefs are believed to have welcomed her by showering her with gifts of jewels or inku, the Africa Report article says. But Enkutotash is not exclusively a religious holiday. Regardless of religious background, it is a festive period for most Ethiopians. The Ethiopian New Year or Enkutotash also symbolizes the end of the rainy season, accompanied by dancing and singing all over the country. It is also the season for exchanging formal New Year greetings and cards, as well as the traditional bouquet of flowers. With the Ethiopian New Year approaching, Ethiopians have already shifted into a festive mood. The dawn of the new year 2015 is at the door, no matter how tough the situations over the year 2014. The country has gone through numerous sufferings, including the war in northern parts among others. The new year 2015 has great power to inspire the people with lots of optimism and brightness. For many Ethiopians, it is a time when new resolutions are considered. And when the new year arrives, people seem to wish to change not only things they have control over, but also things out of the sphere of their reach. Ethiopians have been busy shopping ahead of the celebrations. In Addis Ababa, home to over 5 million people, the celebrations are already underway, as can be witnessed from the busy streets. Ethiopians spend their New Year festive, mainly at home, enjoying their traditional food and drink with extended family together. It is usually the duty of women to prepare food and drinks, while the responsibility of men is buying goats or sheep, or chicken, as well as providing money to buy gifts for the holiday. The climax of the New Year celebration is when most Ethiopians finally make resolutions for the year ahead. It is commonplace for people to resolve to stop indulging in unhealthy habits such as smoking or too much alcohol drinking. Significant number of Ethiopians abroad have also planned to return home to celebrate the new year with their families and relatives. May God bless Ethiopia and its people. Thanks for your time, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation. Once again, we wish you a happy, a prosperous and a peaceful Ethiopian New Year. Happy 2015. Please give us a like and share this to others. And post your comments too. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you will be notified as soon as we upload new videos. Thanks again.